So I went to a spa a couple years ago, and when I say a couple years ago, I mean like 10 years ago, and it turns out I was the victim of a practical joke from some strangers that I did not even know. It was a Holiday Inn somewhere near Gatlinburg. I went to the spa, and there were a couple guys laying down there in towels and shit, butt-ass naked underneath, a couple masseuses, 2 were women, 1 was a man, and I happened to be the 3rd guy to walk in there and get a massage, and guess who was lucky Pierre? Me! You know, I could tell right off the bat when I walked in there this guy was gay, and I know what people are like. Oh, you guys have gay phobia. You guys are afraid of gay people. You guys are so discriminating. It's got nothing to do with being afraid of gay people. I have no problem with gay people at all. What I do have a problem with is some gay guy, straight guy, lesbian, whatever you are, trying to shove a hand up my ass and turn me into a puppet. Well, I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy. Because that's exactly what happened. But when you try to shove a hand up my ass, it turns into a phobia. I went to lie down, and these 2 fellows that were laying next to me were over there going, giggling up a storm. Got out a vase of oil. Like, this thing was like a 55-gallon drum. And he starts lathering up his hands with it, and he was getting into it, too. I don't mean like getting into it, I mean like he was getting into it. And I'm there butt naked underneath a towel with little cucumbers shoved in my eyeballs, my face down inside of a hole. Cucumbers fall off, land on the floor. I go to pick one up and start eating it because, you know, I had low blood sugar. And the guy says, "Are you ready to be molested? I mean massaged." And I started, like, freaking out. And I walked out of that spa, out through the hotel, right through the lobby, past the receptionist, outside. Nothing but a towel on. Just so happened to be that day was freaking windy as shit. As soon as I walked outside, the towel blew off. I'm standing there butt naked, cars driving by honking, laughing at me. People never take into consideration that a man's genitalia often shrinks when it's cold. It was only August and 110 degrees. Cut me some slack. The worst time of my life. And then I go back inside after being totally embarrassed, and I realize that I was the victim of a practical joke. I hate the whole people who freak out over gay phobia. It's completely phobic to shove a hand up somebody's ass. I don't like it. So quit the stereotyping.